Alright, so just a quick disclaimer, I am by no means an artist or even that artistic. This is my first attempt at drawing something like this, so before you guys tear me apart, just cut your boy some slack. Anyway, enjoy the video. Yo, what's going on guys? Your boy is back with a completely different type of video today. I honestly didn't think I'd be doing this, but basically I'm going to be drawing Free de la Hoya. That's right, free. As you guys could see, I already started. Basically, I'm just drawing him from this picture that I pulled up on my computer. So I'm just eyeballing everything. Of course, I just already started with the outlining. Getting the silhouette down was, I guess, the most important step. Obviously, I had a lot of trouble with the chest area, to be honest. It's kind of like, the way the picture is, he's kind of leaning to the side, or I guess he's turned over. And I guess just getting that shape is just really hard for me. At this point though, I got the silhouette down and it looks pretty decent so far. And then my camera died, so I had to do a jump cut, and now we're back to the silhouette. It's really in the end stages now, but getting the final details down for the silhouette, and it's just a rough outline, really. Really light. I did this just in light drawing, and then we get to the eyes, which is extremely difficult. I struggled a lot with the eyes this time around, and I don't even know, because I don't have really any expertise in this, so I was just struggling a ton with the eyes. You guys could see me just drawing them over and over again, and I finally settled down and I had a decent facial structure and facial details, and I was pretty happy with that. And at this point, this is like, I guess, my first checkpoint. I show you guys how it looks so far. It's really just a silhouette with the facial features, and yeah. So we're gonna be moving on again. I think at this point I decided to start making bolder lines, and yep, that's what I did. Made it pop out more. I write really hard as it is, so this was like natural to me, just drawing really thick lines and make sure that they were bold. Once again though, those eyes, man, dude, I kept struggling with the eyes. I had to redraw them because it came out a little bit iffy or a little too big. And then I went to the hair, and I had to redraw the hairlines a few times just because I think they were a little too light for my taste. And then if you guys see right there, I used the eraser to kind of, I guess, move the pencil a little bit into the eyes to kind of give it like a darker shade. And then we get to the second checkpoint here. The outlining is done, or I guess the thicker outlining is done. And I was really happy with that result so far. And then we moved on to, I'm pretty sure this is the shading now. So yeah, I'm writing on the side just to get the right shade that I'm aiming for. Because it is a shadow, I don't want to make it too dark. So then I started shading, and I think this is the funnest part for me, just the shading, because I was just looking at the picture once again and just basing the shadows off of what the picture was showing. And it is pretty time consuming, but it really does give, I guess, life to the picture itself. It really does bring out the 3D effect, if that makes sense. So I started just shading it, and then I got like a lot of smudging going on, so I had to erase some stuff. But then I was like, all right, this is good for shadowing, or I guess shading. Like I said, definitely happy with that result. And then I was like kind of just sitting there for a bit, and I figured I think it needed just some minor last minute changes. So that's pretty much what I did. I did color in the eyes. I decided to do that at the end because I thought the eyes just needed to be shaded in. And then I just hit some last minute details. I made some things darker. And then of course I signed it off with Free de la Hoya, and it didn't turn out that good. So I erased it and then redid it. And then I was like, okay, I'm happy with this. The smudging is not that apparent anymore. It's pretty clean now. The shadowing's in, the outlining's in, everything's good to go. And then I just wrote Free de la Hoya for the second time, because the first time looked pretty bad. And yeah, that was the signature there. I mean, it's not anything like fancy, but then I put my actual signature on the corner, in cursive, by the way, just to make it official. And then that was just it. I mean, I just did some minor erasing, last minute erasing, and then you guys could see the final result. So really happy with how it turned out. I even showed off the face a little bit closer, and then you guys can see the side-by-side comparison. You'll see it right now. Okay, so the side-by-side comparison, you guys can definitely see it. Just looking at it side by side, there is some differences here. Once again, kind of nailing that angle that Free was facing was really, really hard for me. Also, what bothered me a lot were the eyes. I definitely think the eyes could use some work. And if I also had to change something, it would be for sure the proportions. Just because I was eyeballing it, I think the face could have been a little bit bigger, but who knows? I think it was decent for what it is. Like I said, my first work really, and I'm just happy with how it turned out. If you guys are wondering why I'm not coloring it, I don't really have any supplies or any good supplies, so I'm just leaving it in the sketch style. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's really just as simple as it gets. It took about an hour to do the whole thing. Once again, that's literally just eyeballing it and going with it. And yeah, that's it for this drawing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think though. Comment down below. Once again, this was a different type of video that I wasn't even planning on making, but I just got inspired. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Who knows, I might even make more of these in the future. Anyway, until next time guys, see ya.